Okay, as we are back, I did put that music on just while we were waiting for Hydrogen to come online because he was restarting his computer, so I will put it back on when we do have a break for you guys. Okay, so spawning in the bottom left hand corner as the red Protoss, it is Connavar.
Connavar, yeah. And spawning in the bottom right, we have our yellow Protoss, perfect color, Hydrogen.
So, is Connavar a new player? I haven't seen him before. I might be mistaken, I might not have casted this game, but he might have been in the brackets before.
Oh, and they're trolling each other. Connavar said earlier that he was gonna be crushed by Hydrogen. So now Hydrogen is like, yeah, I have some tissues.
Yeah.
Oh, I always like it when players talk in the start.
Yeah, as we are seeing the early scout by Hydrogen, he's going to go the very long way around. He's going the scenic route, as Connavar is going to hit him straight away and know exactly where he is.
Oh, that is gonna help Connavar, but that also means that Hydrogen knows that as soon as the probe is up there and Connavar is already in his base, that he should be nearby. If you do a proper scout timing.
He should think, oh, he got quick scout, but I think Hydrogen will just do the safe scout and just go all the way around, because he would have had time to go straight down the middle.
Yeah, he is going to go all the way around.
It is good to see, because
he just broke up his path.
Oh, he is thinking, oh wait, that was a bit quick for the middle, I will go down straight down here. That's fair enough. He's going for, he's just going to be, they're both taking early gas. It's not, it's about early gas, it's about 220 mark they did stick down. Because you do see this probe just hiding up in the top, so unless Hydrogen knows it's there, he should really scout around his base.
And Hydrogen doesn't know it's there, but he probably didn't see it leaving either. Yeah. So
just looking around, he is getting the scout, he is going to see the cybernetics core, he is going down. It is way later than Hydrogen's one. As we do see him taking double gas. Would have he seen that, Hydrogen? Looking, no, he wouldn't have seen him taking his second gas, but he's just on waypoints. He will actually now see, oh, he's gone second gas, and he could expect. Probably same gameplay from himself as Hydrogen has taken both gas. He's chrono boosting his units and his warp gate. Let's just see.
Yeah, Connavar is very late with his cybernetic score though.
Yeah, look at the positioning of Hydrogen's waypoint for his gateway. He is expecting he has put his probe hasn't gone out. And there you go, he's going to see it.
And they're both doing one gate.
One gate robos, so
yeah.
Yeah, both expecting the same kind of amount of pressure from each other, I think. But
yeah, although Connavar was a bit earlier with his robo. He is behind on warp gate though, but I guess in a one gate robo it doesn't matter that much, or am I mistaken?
It's going to be free gate robo from Hydrogen. He's just put 2 extra gateways down. So it'd be good to see what Connavar comes out with. Is he just going to stick with 1 gate robo, or so it should be good to see when it comes out. His Connavar's robo is in head, but Hydrogen's is just coming down now. We do see this attack waypoint CV. We do see this probe just getting a good scout of the base at the moment. Just want to see what's happening in his base. We do see this sentry just going to be like, yeah, you want to try and put something in my base. It's not happening, mate. And
if he would have been able to start warping in a pylon just on the low ground and having the probe on the high ground, but Hydro does have some nice pylons on the side and sending out an observer.
Yeah. So it is going to be a heavy push, I'd say. We do see another one coming out, so we're going to see a proxy somewhere. seeing where if he's got one waypointed or not. Ah, there it is. The Hydrogen is going to scout that. He's going to see this probe just walk around and just go in his vision and just disappear. But no, he just moves back. Okay, so
I do know that Hydrogen always does the same thing in the PvP. He builds an observer,
yeah,
but Connavar doesn't. Made some immortals. This looks like a repeat from his first game
yeah. So,
of Hydrogen.
but from Connavar, he went back to base, and then he's just going back to where he was going before. Okay, that's a bit weird positioning, but as Hydrogen is just going to see that probe's gone, he's going to expect the probe to come in his base, but when it doesn't come, he will think, ah, proxy. So I don't think he's actually scouted that.
Well,
Oh, I see.
Hydrogen can actually see it.
Yeah, wow.
Connavar just realized. Ooh, we should have cancelled it.
Yeah. But you're going to see this aggression. You would have seen his probe coming out, so he would have thought, ah, but I don't
Doesn't
know,
matter
Hydrogen's
anymore.
forces, he's got more out. He's got 4 sentries now on the field. So against that army, I'm
Quite
in
a
favour
nice
of
defense.
Hydrogen. Yeah, I'm in favour
Yeah.
of Hydrogen winning this fight. He's got 2 immortals. He's got quite a few zealots, 2 stalkers, and 4 sentries. That and force fields alone, he could just box them in.
And an observer. Or 2 actually.
Yeah, that observer's just going to hang around, just be like, okay, let's see what forces you
And the
got.
other one's gonna go see that Connavar wants to expand soon.
Yeah, he did see that another immortal is going to join the field for him. As we just see another, yeah, he's pumping out an immortal of his own. His space is nearly done, but he's still got 2 probes to do nothing. I would like to see them going back and mine, because he could have got at least 20 minerals ready. But he's just going to do that. He's going to, yeah, he's just going to get this second base saturated. He sees what his forces are here, and he's quite comfortable with what forces he has at the moment. He has a nice build actually, Hydrogen. He's got zealots, he's got immortals, he's got sentries, and he's got stalkers.
It's pretty solid, I guess. You have a thing for every...
Yeah, guardian shield. He's got enough
Other
for
one.
guardian shield. He's got enough for force fields. He's
Yeah.
got 5 sentries now. That is
The
enough
thing
for
is,
fields.
Hydrogen does perfectly know what Connavar has of an army, at least
Yeah.
at the forward pylon, so... But,
He does have this observer at the second, seeing what forces he's got coming out of his base. As we do see this push coming up now. It'd be really good to see how Hydrogen and Connavar actually engage this, but this observer will see that he is he's moving up, but nice force field.
nice force fields.
Nice. Just picking off the zealots, and that was really Connavar's just like shield. Pretty much you use zealots
Meat
for the
shield.
meat shield, really. The units focused on that, and when your main attack units do the damage, and they are main your immortal and your ranged units. As we do see, he's like, oh, I've done the pressure, I'm going to take out this pylon now. He knows he's kind of moved back. So this pylon's going to go down. I would like to see a bit of a push come up from Hydrogen. He knows he's picked off the units. He's got enough force fields, and if he just engages right, he could actually hold and actually push into it and just pick off units. But he's just playing it safe. He's going to get his zealot on the Zarnaga. He's going to pull back to his base. I think he just wants to get his second base a bit more saturated, so he does have a bit to fall back on. But wow, look at this coming across the map. Warp prison incoming.
I do feel like Hydrogen could easily add another 2 gates.
On 2 bases, yeah, you could easily go for 5 or 6 gate robo.
He's gonna go Colossus now, I think.
But is he going to? He has scouted that. He has gone. Yeah, he's seen this warp prison incoming.
Yeah, and there's a Robo Bay.
But there's only but 2 zealots in the base, so is he going to warp in? Is he going to move back with any units? He hasn't moved back yet, and now he finally moves back. But after how many? Wow, after 5 workers have been killed, he finally pulls his units back to actually deny this. But nice push. He's going to go for this warp prison. He wants to get the warp prison.
More
out there.
workers are being killed.
Yeah.
Or have been killed. 11.
But these edits are
Wow.
going to go down and snipe this warp off. He doesn't want it warping in anymore while his immortals and sentries clear up the rest. But 11 workers killed, that was paid for itself, I think. It stopped mining and he killed quite a few units.
I do hope that Hydrogen notices that his main is sort of getting close to being mined out.
He's taking his third behind all of this aggression. That's why
Wow.
that's why his units are out the front guarding it, and it is just done now. So he is going to be way ahead on minerals, and his supply alone is slowly getting higher and higher and pulling away from Connavar's. Connavar's been on 93, and Hodgson's on 117. But it's good to see first class is on the way. He's got Connavar is switching into Stargates. So I guess he's
Interesting.
yeah, it's going to be interesting. But from
Well, of course, Connavar did see the robotics bay
but he's gone
while he
robotic
was
bay
in the.
himself. They're both researching thermal lance.
Mhm.
But Hydrogen going to go heavy tech now because he's spent 2 forges down. Ooh, void rays. So this is I don't know. This off 2 bases. This is a quite heavy gas build. Definitely with void rays, Colossus, and just tech upgrading. It's just
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
cost a lot of gas.
It's gonna be so lot of
Probably you'll need to take both gases at his third to probably do this.
yeah. He's got mining.
And and Hydrogen needs to remember to keep building pylons. He's always getting so close to supply cap.
Yeah, I think it's the Colossus that did it more so that time.
Mm-hmm.
He did just warp in some more stalkers. He's taking his double gas on his expansion. He's got his upgrades going now. We do see he's still producing some probes.
Well,
He is
Connavar does have the range upgrade for a Colossus, but isn't making one.
yeah, he did the. Oh, now he finally does. He did do
That
the
took a while.
thermal lance upgrade. He is kind of boosting it out, but I don't know. These void rays, unless he does some early aggression on the mineral line, it's just gonna go up against quite a few stalkers and sentries, and they're not gonna do that much damage. But look at the supply
And
difference.
actually, yeah, it's pretty big. And also, Connavar has 2 observers, but he just planted them in Hydrogen's main base,
Both
whereas he
of them.
should have taken 1 and scouted for a third. And I guess that if he found that third and saw the state that it's already in,
Yeah,
I
but
guess he would probably know that this wouldn't take much longer.
we do see quite a few gateways being produced by Hydrogen. 4 more gateways being produced, and we do see Blink being researched for Hydrogen. We do see his attack upgrades nearly completing. Well, we do see this one probe just going to trade Sanaga. He's going to get denied by this one zealot.
And the fun thing that Connavar could do is place an observer on top of Hydrogen's army.
Yeah,
There's no observer over there.
he has got an observer.
Oh yeah, he does. Wow.
So he's Hydrogen in a really good place at the moment. He's nearly maxed out, and he's 70 supply in head, and he really does need to push, as he is leaving 1 Colossus behind. You got this one back here? No? You're not going to bring it up? He's going to take his 4th behind all of this. Wow. But that's really good. Wow. If he didn't walk back into the observer, he would have been like, oh, where's his army? But now you're just going to see. He didn't kill it though, but he's going to go for push out. He needs to get on and do some damage against that army.
I have the feeling this is gonna be deadly.
Yeah,
It's 197 against 144.
he's got void rays and everything, but there's a lot of stalkers in that army. And
With Blink.
yeah, you can just blink underneath and be by void rays.
Yeah,
Nice
and Connavar
guardian
has
shields.
2-0, whereas Hydrogen has 1-1.
Yeah.
Not splitting up too
But
much.
4 crosses against that army. The ground army is just going to get
Yeah.
annihilated.
This is a GG.
And the Stalkers should just be focused down these Void Rays. Yes, they are now.
One Void Ray managed to kill off a Colossus.
Yep. But
With having a supercharged beam.
yeah, but them Void Rays aren't going to do much.
It's trying.
Yeah. He's going to take this foot base now. Them two... I was going to say them two Stalkers trying to get away, but...
Yeah, and also Hydrogen has his 4th up now, so
Yeah.
in case his army does get
you have so much
Well,
minerals. Yeah.
beaten. Yeah, and there goes Connavar's 3rd, and I guess...
I guess we will be seeing GG, yeah. He kind of knew
Yeah.
it was over.
Oh, well played, I guess.
Yeah, it was really well played.
Hydrogen is quite a tough Protoss player.
He is a very Protoss player, but he GG'd and yet he's not...
Yeah, he has to leave first. Ah, okay. There we go.